I mean,
really
different.
insulting.
You know, I'm sorry, Dursin. I didn't mean to be insulting, but the S stands for shut the fuck up.
Are you calling me a liar? No. Well, I am.
Hey, it's me, Clark. You know, I'm just worried because, well, you know, we miss you. I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back.
You're listening to League Podcast, League versus Supergirl 2026. I'm Matt Dursin.
I'm just Lingle.
Clay and Berno here.
Welcome back, Josh. Lingle. It's been a bit, but good to have you back.
Good to be back.
You guys are wearing
Good to
your...
hear you.
Thanks for talking. Clay's got his Supergirl or Superman. The S, I don't know. It's both. Josh has the hat. It's a spiffy hat. Clay wearing the classic t-shirt. It's not really the classic. This is the new one.
No, this is the corn sweat one. As I'm corn sweating through the shirt. It's summertime, am I right, guys?
Yes, indeed. Well, welcome. Yeah, we wanted to cover a recent movie, a new movie, and one that's not really doing that well. I hate to say this.
It is not.
The box office is very disappointing. In its second week, it did cross the 100 million, but that's barely. It's 103 million, which for a big budget movie like this, that is not good. Not too good.
Very sad.
Not good.
You sound like
sad.
Rain Man.
Not
No,
good.
very bad. Yeah.
Very bad, yeah.
Supergirl's
Yeah.
bad box office.
Krypton, yeah.
Underwear.
There was something I did see when I was doing a little research. Like they do this thing now in movies where it's the second week drop off. They like measure that. That's like a big thing. And this was a 74% drop between the first week and the second week. So it didn't do great the first week, and then it did really crappy the second week. So
Not in defense of the movie, but it did go up against Toy Story 5. That's like impossible. The new Toy Story movie. I mean, it's going to crush it anyways. You know what I mean?
Which I didn't even think that was that great either.
I didn't see it.
it was fine. Like I liked Conan. I'm just going to say I liked Conan O'Brien. He was the highlight of the whole movie. So
You saw it too? Wow. I wish I had time to go to the movies all the time.
Lacquer.
I've only seen 2 movies this year, and they were both just fine. I feel like I wasted my movie spending, not just dollars, but time. Like I really regret when Stacey was like, let's go see Mortal Kombat. I was like, yeah, that would be fun. And I bet it would have been fun, but I missed the window because movies aren't in the movies for that long anymore. And now I like promised her, like, when we can stream it like for free, like I'm going to get us takeout and like, we're going to have a big movie night that night. But I feel like even though I haven't seen that movie, I feel like Mortal Kombat would crush Grogu and Supergirl as far as like just fun, good, dumb movies to watch, but still like kind of just like, I just feel like I wasted my time kind of, you know what I mean?
Well, you still get a chance. We got Odyssey and Spider-Man coming up pretty soon. So
yeah, those will be good. I'm like they're guaranteed to be good.
Guaranteed.
Or like, I kind of was going into this thinking like Superman was so great, and in a way, like we got a sequel. The sequel's going to be great. But
sure.
I think we've all expressed not just about the box office. It's just not that great. It's just not that great of a movie. It's okay. It's fine. It's
No.
fine.
Wait a minute.
I liked it. I loved it. I think
You
I
loved
liked
it?
better than Superman. Yes.
Okay. Well, good.
I was very happy and very excited about it, and I was so devastated. I've been like doom scrolling the internet, being so pissed at everybody's comments about how much they hated it, and I'm like, a lot of these people haven't even seen it, and they're telling me how much they hated it and how bad of a
Well,
movie
that's
it was.
bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
a thing. I hate that too. That is,
Ooh.
I can't do that. I used to, even like, if I knew I was going to hate a movie, I would at least see it before I shat on it, you know,
Right?
even before there was an internet to shit on things. But I do not approve of that. But I will say one thing. Let me say this, Clay, because based on kind of like related to what you were talking about, this movie is supposedly going to hit streaming in like this month, like
It's
soon.
the 27th, right?
Yeah. Like they're
Yeah.
like, we need to make something on this dog.
Right.
So like, it's not
right.
going to be like, you're going to have to pay for it, but yeah, like it's
I guess I
already gonna
can-
be streaming.
Technically, I can rent Mortal Kombat, but I know it's going to be on HBO, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay the extra $20.
Yeah.
No, it's not worth that, but yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the movie a little bit though. So
I'm glad you liked it, though, Josh.
I'm glad you liked it too.
just-
And
And
you
I
know,
didn't think it was bad, terrible, hated it. I just thought it was just sort of fine, average.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
yes, you did text me the night you saw it because we hung out.
Yeah.
And you saw it, and then you said it was fine.
Dot,
Which I thought was
fine.
The
Which I feel
pause.
I feel like for Clay, that's like, this movie is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, well, you haven't been around that much lately, Josh. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, but I was thinking about that before I knew we would have this group again to talk. And like my days of just being like super enthusiastic about something just because it is a thing,
Uh-oh.
kind
Play.
of are they're
Uh-oh,
like
what
further
happened?
away from me. Like like I think of.
Uh-oh.
I've been thinking about the last, like, I thought about it in the shower, like the Black Widow movie. I
What
really
happened?
didn't hate that movie, but I
Oh.
didn't like it. I didn't think it was that good of a movie
Weird.
for Black Widow to have. Like, there was an idea in my mind about what the Black Widow movie would be.
Oh.
It would be like, very much like a very spy kind of like, female James Bond kind of thing or something like that. And there was magic in that movie. And I was just like, I felt the same way kind of about Supergirl. Like what I pictured in my mind being a Supergirl movie, even a Supergirl movie I knew nothing about in the James Gunn universe or whatever. I just thought it was just going to be more, there was just going to be more to it. So, we lost Dursin.
Dursin's power just went out.
Oh no. But anyways, we could probably still keep talking till he
Yeah.
gets here. But yeah, that's basically what I thought. We could probably should have him chime in.
Yeah. I mean, I love a lot of stuff James Gunn does, and I always have, like, ever since like the specials, when he wrote the specials, that weird movie.
I know we did our league
Yep.
special movie.
Love that. He's got a really good sense of humor, and visually I love his stuff. I didn't see, like, I mean, I don't know. I really liked Supergirl. It was just a really fun summer movie. I was like, I left with a big smile on my face. My daughters both loved it.
Oh, there you go.
My wife she was like, "Nah, it was good."
Yeah, I also thought that too. I was like, this movie isn't really for me. Like, I hope that like girls your age, the girls that you have are like would enjoy it, and that's what that's kind of what it's all about.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too, though, where I was reading, and I never really thought about it this way. Is like, somebody was just like, how many girls are excited anyways to go see a superhero movie? Like,
Right.
is it something we should really be like forcing, but not forcing, but like making just like to try to get like people's attention that probably aren't going to want to go see it anyways?
Yeah.
And,
Right.
oh, like, yeah, I mean, it really, they might be making it for the females with like all their girl power awesomeness, but it's like,
I didn't even really feel like there was that.
yeah, no, I didn't think
There was
there
too much of that. I just thought I was just following the story of Kara and Ruthye.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, it didn't matter if they were boys or girls, you know. I was just like, these are people I know, and Lobo's there too, you know, like.
I thought Lobo was great, but honestly, he didn't even need to be there. There was no, like, I think
He
that was
literally didn't need to be there.
yeah. Like, you could cut him from all those scenes and it wouldn't make a difference in the movie. And I don't know. I mean, they should probably save Lobo for like a Lobo movie.
But here's the thing about Lobo too, is Lobo isn't like we know who Lobo is, but I feel like Lobo's not really that well known of a guy, a property, like even of DC and everything. You know what I mean? Like, he's not Wolverine.
Right. But Guardians of the Galaxy, my Wolverine shirt here. The Galaxy wasn't like a real known group of superheroes. They weren't like
That's
super
true.
So it was like James Gunn took them to like crazy notoriety? Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, look, there's I texted him and I said, "You okay, bud?"
Yeah, my power went out.
Weird.
Oh,
I texted you guys as well.
Yeah, we saw, but we kept talking.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
I didn't.
fine.
I didn't see that you texted. For some reason.
It was one
but
of those
my
weird
phone
things.
is being weird. I said, "You okay, bud?" We were we saved most of we did chat a little bit about the movie while you're away, but we're saving the good bits for you.
Okay. Well, let me just to catch me up here really quick. You said you're not quite as enthusiastic about like every movie these days as you used to be, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I that was like almost, you know, we've been doing this podcast for so long. It was almost like a trope of me. I think actually, Josh, you're also guilty of this too, being like, it was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I still like the Wonder Woman movie and stuff like that, you know? But like, but as there's kind of like a big churn in almost too much, and like everybody talks about superhero fatigue and whatever, and I just don't think they're putting out as good of stuff as like the Black Panther movie or like, you know, like Winter Soldier. Like the jump between Winter Soldier and Black Widow is a huge jump in like quality and like what you're getting out of it. You know what I mean? I'm not like trying to slag on that movie in particular. It's just like a movie that I was like really had high hopes for and didn't get a lot out of. And this wasn't exactly that, but it was like close. I just wanted to, I was tempered. You were saying.
I see. Well, I also did text you after I saw it. You got very mad at me. I didn't spoil anything, but I just said, "Oh, Supergirl was not." I gave it a bad review.
You said you gave it a D for dumb.
I know. I do that because that's kind of like our joke sometimes. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it was dumb, but I didn't love it. It wasn't my favorite.
But I also sat with you fidgeting and sighing through Kick-Ass, through
Tron. Didn't we see which Tron was that? One of those Tron movies.
Yeah, but I'm not like a huge Tron head, but Mad Max Fury Road, which is an awesome fucking movie. Like, and you were like, "What the fuck is this?" You know,
I think I'm the only person who doesn't like that movie. So that's there you go. But Okay, well, let's just talk about Supergirl a little bit, though, because I want to start off.
Give me
with
your,
Milly.
like, kind of, like,
Okay.
you know, because Josh and I were able to extemporaneously talk a little bit, but, like,
Okay.
your overall impression, like, honest, like, did you just think it was bad? Did you think it was okay? Did you think it was fine? Did you hate it? Like, what do you think?
Okay, I had a few things I just couldn't get by. So number one, okay, so this girl, her whole family is killed by this bad guy. Is this guy a real guy? Was he in the comic book?
He is the bad guy in the comic of the same name.
He doesn't look like that though, but yeah,
He's very different, but it is the guy.
Okay.
It's the story that's basically the story of the movie is basically the story of Women of Tomorrow, but we'll talk more about it later, but like it's not as involved, and like the comic is like there's way more subtlety and there's more to it. It's like it's way better in that way, just because comics are better at telling stuff you can't tell on the screen.
Sure.
I think that he looked more like a shirtless Green Arrow than he did this dude in the movie.
Yeah, like the guy in the comic doesn't have like necessarily like superpowers, or like I don't even know if he did, but he was like a strong man or something. Like he was just a bad fucking guy. In the comic, he's just a bad guy, not like some weird like have shit all over his face kind of whatever Terminator guy.
I didn't find this guy very like I don't know. I didn't think this guy made a good bad guy, but whatever.
I didn't think so either, by the way.
That's not the worst. That's not even the worst criticism, but I couldn't get into him. But okay, so he kills this girl's whole family, and now she's like, "I need revenge." And she goes, "It's like a cool Western I don't mind that. It's like an old
like
West kind of thing."
People are saying like True Grit, which
Yes,
I
True
didn't
Grit.
get until people were saying, but yeah, I get it.
No,
now.
I didn't either. But I've only seen the remake. I never saw the original, but I guess they're pretty similar. But whatever. Yeah. So she goes in, "I need help," and of course, it's Supergirl's gonna do it, right? Because otherwise, what's the point of watching this movie? But I thought that would have been enough. But then they had to throw the Krypto thing in there too. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Can I just? This is a theory. I have nothing to back this up, but I kind of have my suspicion that they just didn't want to put that much money into computer animating Krypto for the whole movie. So they had him lying down on on the bed for like the whole thing.
It was in the comic, so it's not that it wasn't like
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good to know.
But
that's good to know.
I do like your theory. That does kind of hold up. Good money save.
It's not a bad theory, and I mean, when we were Josh and I have read the comic and know the comic. There was a really cool thing that they did with Krypto and the poison in the comic that they just didn't do here. And it would have been way cooler if they did it the way they did it in the comic. But they just used it as like a story beat here. And I don't know. Do you want to know it? It's actually cool. I will spoil it for you.
Lay it on me.
Because even if you read the comic, it wouldn't take it away. So after all of the adventures that they go through to get the poison from the guy and whatever, like the endings are a little bit different, but basically, she gets the antidote for the poison for Krypto. Ruthye has it and like gives it to Kara, and Kara's like, this is the coolest part though. Kara's like, oh no, Krypto's fine. Your veterinarian doctor has been taking care of him the whole time. I just wanted to teach you these lessons that we've learned along the way.
Interesting.
So like that would have been easy to do in the movie, but they didn't do it for some reason.
I don't know if I don't know how well that would have flown in the movie, but I can see, I don't know. It seems like a weird.
It reads on the page really well.
Sure.
And like totally worth it. Like you're reading The Dark Knight or something. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, cool. That's awesome.
You know what I don't think did? Super Horse Boy.
Yeah, Super Horse Boy.
Glad they left him out of the movie.
Super Horse Boy.
tell Dursin about Super Horse Boy.
What the hell is Super Horse Boy?
So,
It's weird. It's weird.
There's this
little
like magic
romance.
ball that can teleport somebody like anywhere. So the bad guy like throws it at Kara. She disappears once and like teleports.
Krem of the Yellow Hills.
Yeah. So
Alright.
then he does it again, and like the only way you can like no human or like being like human like being or something like can outrun it. So she like calls down this super horse, like white horse with the red cape, and then the horse.
Yeah, so he's like
gets on-
Krypto but a horse.
Yeah, so she gets on the horse and like tries to outrun this thing with the horse because the horse is the one that's running,
Okay.
and she like pretty
Makes
much like
sense.
runs the power down in it. So it like then she just like hops off and it's like bink gone.
All right.
And like at some point the horse gets killed, and
Ooh.
when he gets killed he turns back into a human because apparently he was a human cursed to be a horse the whole time. I was like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
I'm kind of glad they left that, left that
Yeah.
out.
That
I
would have
guess
been
that's the
tough
thing.
to translate.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes comic books can get away with stuff, you know,
Mhm.
and sometimes they can get away with maybe stuff that's a little, maybe even more humorous or whatever. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't put that in. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
like
There's also
the
something
thing with Krypto and the Super Horse, the differences between the comic and the movie, where like I heard someone else describe it. It's like they took the Women of Tomorrow comic as a skin and they put it on top of the Supergirl movie. So like all the beats are pretty much there. They introduced Lobo. They changed some other things, but the things they didn't keep like what I thought were the coolest like beats in the book, but that's just because it's a really, really good comic book. So it's hard to do all that stuff in 8 issues.
Well,
or 12
Funny because
issues.
after reading the book, I'm not gonna lie, I still like the movie better. But I don't know, like if I wonder if I had read the book first,
Mm.
would I have been like,
Oh, you read it after.
yeah, I read it after. I was just like, I like this movie so much, I need to know where it came from.
I read it that day, dummy. I should have read it after.
dummy. What is with you today?
I'm such a dummy. I'm not calling you a dummy. I'm the
You're
dummy.
telling me to shut the fuck up. You're calling him a dummy. All right. Well, let's
I'm
talk about
calling myself
Lobo.
a dummy, not you guys.
Oh, you're the dummy. Dummy. Okay.
I
Let's
said
talk about.
I read it that day because I'm a
Oh, that's
dummy.
Good. No, hey, I haven't read it at all. So whatever. Okay. So let's talk about Lobo. He was in the comic as well?
No, he was not.
Okay. See, now I want to talk about Lobo for a second because it seemed like he had no purpose in this movie whatsoever, except that Jason Momoa apparently wanted to play Lobo.
Yeah.
And that's the story.
That's what you missed when you were off camera. We were talking about how
Okay.
he
Talking
didn't
about
need
that.
to be there, really.
No, it
Yeah.
was pointless.
I
I mean, don't get me wrong. I
don't want to say things are fan service because of course it's fucking fan service. That's what the
it's
whole
all
thing
it's
is.
all
Like,
fan service.
it's
Anytime Jason Momoa is in anything from a Monopoly Go commercial to a fucking to the
Right.
Minecraft movie or whatever, it's all fan service. It's all from
Right.
the ladies or the guys.
Well,
whoever
I
wants
think
to look at
Jason
him.
Momoa just does whatever he wants, and good for him, you know. And don't get me wrong, he was the highlight. Like I thought he was funny. Like he was really funny. No purpose whatsoever. And at the end, I was like, did he ever catch the guy? And apparently he did. But I was like completely like, I didn't even care. I didn't even care that he had like a purpose. He's like, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm gonna get that guy. I'm like, did he ever get him? But apparently he did. But all right, but I want to talk about so like anytime I guess in a movie when you like wound an animal or kill a dog like John Wick or something, that's suddenly kind of adds an element of like, oh yeah, shouldn't do that. But like every time, so this girl, her whole family was murdered, and now every time she confronts the bad guy, she's like, "That's my dog. I gotta get my dog," and you're just like, yeah, that's important, you know, but. This girl's parents and brother were murdered right in front of her. I mean, the dog, that sucks. Don't get me wrong. We love Krypto. We love Krypto.
It's family. It's all she had left. Forget about
Yeah.
Clark. She didn't know him when she got to her. She was like,
He's like,
I percent here. I didn't know you.
All right, well, let's talk. Yeah, okay. I found that to be okay. I like that part of her journey was pretty good, and I like Milly Alcock, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's good.
Great.
She's good. Supergirl.
She was good.
Yeah.
Played
Sure.
the character perfectly.
Yep.
But yeah, the best parts were her like getting Clark is my family, and even though he's not a cool guy at all, but like and like I belong here. That's cool. That's all good. Good stuff. Positive. I want to be positive here. Just like a lot of the getting there, like the sort of origin story bit about like when Krypton blew up, went a little long. I don't know if we needed all that stuff in there, but whatever.
I didn't like that. Some people liked it, but I didn't like that they only spoke Kryptonese or whatever on Krypton. Dumb it down.
And they never explained how she picked up English pretty well. Like,
She listened to stuff on her iPod. That's all.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
she
so.
listened to book on tape on those old headphones, wired headphones.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would have been interesting if if she goes into the Fortress of Solitude and Superman's like, oh, here's this thing.
Yeah, or if she had she kind of had like a Smallville like montage where they showed her like getting acclimated to Earth, like in that way.
And she actually, I don't know. Like I said, that had already gone long enough. But like,
yeah.
We never saw her. I mean, we never saw her be like, man, I'm out of here. She just, okay, I'm in space now because I don't like. They explained it. She likes being, the whole red sun thing. Like you need, all that stuff. So like,
that was at the end of the Superman movie. She said, "I'm out of here."
Right. Yeah. That's true. You're right. She did do that. But like she had already, which is the other funny thing is that she just leaves Krypto with him. So how close could they have really been?
Right.
She's really upset that Krypto is poisoned, but she just is like, hey, watch my dog while I go drinking. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't.
Listen, as a parent, if I can get rid of my for a couple of hours or like a week.
Or your dog.
Or my dog.
All right. All right. We have the parent's perspective. I like it. We are not watching your kids, by the way. Just going to establish that right now.
Dursin, I want to ask you a question because we were talking a little bit about Lobo. Like, Lobo isn't Wolverine, right? And like, Josh made a good point that like the Guardians weren't famously well-known superheroes before the movie. But like, what do you know? Dursin, what do you know about Lobo? Like, he's like part of the whole 90s comics when we were growing up. But like, what do you know? Or like, what does the general population know about? Like, I feel like people don't know who Lobo is. Not that
I don't know
they kind of explain him a little bit.
He's a bounty hunter. I mean, that's all he is. You don't really. Well, here's what I'm wondering. I mean, I'm assuming, right? Like you talked about Black Panther. Like they put him in Civil War to introduce him because he's going to get his own movie. Is Lobo, I assume, getting his own movie, right? Like, I hope so.
But I don't know with these numbers.
Yeah, right. They may just can this whole thing.
I don't know. And there's a complication with the studio too, because they only have the Man of Tomorrow Superman movie, the couple of TV things, which is like Jimmy Olsen and Mr. Terrific on TV, and they have Lanterns, and they have the Clayface movie coming out.
Oh,
but the Ellisons,
ouch. Sorry.
Apparently, the Clayface movie is awesome. It's like a horror, body horror movie.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
It could be, and it was like filmed on a low budget and whatever. But like, so I actually am looking forward to that one because my name is Clay.
Because your name is Clay, of course you're looking forward.
Of course, I want to see it.
Of course, you're looking forward.
But the Ellisons might not want to. They might fire James Gunn. Like they might start over all again. Like, who knows? Like, where's the Batman of this universe? Where's the Wonder Woman of this universe?
We are, and there's that merger and everything going on. So, yeah, who knows what's going to happen with all these. But I don't know. A lot of these movies, like you said, are already in the pipeline. You know, the Lanterns thing is already scheduled. So, I mean,
that's already done.
And the problem, but like, it's just like anything that's being made now. Like, everybody's shitting all over Lanterns. I'm like, you haven't even seen it. It's not even out yet.
I thought it looked kind of funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I thought it looked all right. Whatever. I don't know.
One thing about that really irritates me is everybody is so hung up on his suit being brown. And I'm like, automatically, my first thought was like parallax. Like that he's got like, he's did so it's not all green. It's like tarnished. And that's where my head goes. But like watching people and reading comments, it's like I've only seen like a handful of comments about that. And I'm like, how does like people that are like, I love Green Lantern, like how would they not even like think of that? Come on.
Well, because they, you know, the thing is, the smart people don't go ranting and raving online. Only the dumb people.
I just read it and I walk away.
Right. You don't go and comment and going, hey, it's parallax or whatever.
And look at Guy Gardner's dumb outfit in Superman. Like dumb in a way that I love. Like I love that. I love his bowl cut. I loved Emerald Dawn too. Like when I got that drawn by MD Bright, famous G.I. Joe penciler. I was like, I literally went to the spinner rack that we shared, Dursin.
Yep.
And I was like, I've heard of Green Lantern. I don't know anything about it. This is a new event, and I started buying those. And I was like, this guy, Guy Gardner, he's my guy. He's my Green Lantern. He's my Green Lantern. You know, like I love that guy. And he was like funny and awesome in the Superman movie. Like he was
hilarious. So yeah, I mean, but I think he was meant to be like funny.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the Justice Gang.
No, I think that was an interest, you know, they wanted to show the kind of superheroes that are in this world. You know what I mean? And like they're not all Superman, you know, like this guy's kind of a dick, like, you know.
Yeah, he's always been a dick.
Yeah, and that's just the way it is. So it's okay. Like we're working with that. That's what we got. But yeah, I don't know. Like as far I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about, but that's why it's kind of good for me in a way. I knew all the Marvel, except for some of the Guardians, like you said, but like I knew all the Marvel characters already. So I didn't, you know, but for these, I'm coming from a place of like ground zero, you know, like, well, not ground zero, like I'm going to blow up, but like, you know, like I'm coming from it without any knowledge. I knew who Supergirl was. She was Superman's cousin. I knew that from watching the cartoons as a kid, you know, or whatever, but you know, I didn't read the Tim King, book or whatever. So was she like a binge drinker and everything and that? What was the deal? Like, or was that something they just did?
She was pretty much a regular, like, version of Supergirl, but, you know, kind of like when you're reading it in comics or like when it came out, you'd be like surprised. You're like, oh, that's a pretty clever concept. She goes out because she's like just a girl in her 20s and she wants to get drunk. So she goes to where there's like red suns, you know, like all of that is in the comic, you know, like, but she's, and I don't know how Josh, if he watched all of it, but we just had a Supergirl TV show in the Arrowverse and I loved that show. And it was a way different character than this one, but I can accept them all. It's fine. It's like having different Batman.
Yeah.
No, I can accept that too. But so a few other things though. I mean, the dog, sure. But, so like this guy, this villain. No, it's so okay. Let me just ask you guys this question. There are supposedly only 2 Kryptonians really that anyone knows about left in the entire universe, right?
That's true.
This guy has a weapon just in case he ever runs across one of those Kryptonians. Why he makes a weapon just for that? Like he doesn't even. Why would you have that? He's like, oh, this works on you, Kryptonian. He shoots her, whatever, knocks her out, leaves her on a kryptonite planet, or
a green sun
planet that's half kryptonite or whatever, right? I don't know.
Green sun.
Yeah,
Green
in the
sun.
comics, they pretty much.
This is way cooler in the comics.
Yeah, some of the a planet like that as a trap just for Superman, and she was just like, people kind of hate my cousin.
Right,
Like,
Right.
and
Yeah.
so,
And
yeah.
also I turned to Stacy during that and I go, dinosaurs. Because in the comic, she fights Ruthye is saving Kara, who's sick from the green radiation, sun, whatever. Because pterodactyls and dinosaurs are attacking her. Like, that's why I'm just like, one of the things I said in the text was like, the comic did some more interesting, fun things. You know, like why didn't they have the dinosaurs there?
It's probably
CGI.
over budget. I don't know. So she's like dying. They drag her into this, they drag her and then Ruthie gets captured or whatever. And then once the sun, the planet spins and the regular sun comes up, she's fine. Like, I kind of wanted something heroic to happen there. You know what I mean? Like, because I kind of knew, like, the way they described it, like, oh, well, she'll be okay. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I felt like that was kind of I wanted somebody to rescue her, or take her to that part of the planet where she can be okay again. Right. I don't know. It was just weird. But I guess I'm quibbling now. That's like nerdy.
No, quibble away.
I wanted something heroic. That's all. She just like, okay, sun came up, I'm fine. Is that supposed to be some kind of metaphor for like a hangover or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. The thing with like a lot of these things just were way better. I just kept comparing it to the comics. I was like, this is way better in the comic because of this. Like, because I think in the comics, like, it's like a trap for Superman. Like, it's like a Sisyphus thing, like 12 hours of green kryptonite and then 12 hours of yellow sun, where he just is able to get back to getting his energy back and then back to the green. It's like a constant like trap for him. And the reason he has a kryptonite weapon is the Kryptonians were like a big, like Vulcans, like they were known scientists, and before their planet blew up, they were like known, like they had science, they had weaknesses and whatever.
Yeah, but why? Well, all right, whatever. I mean, why do you need a weapon? Because without the yellow sun of the Earth, they're just regular people, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter, but I'm just
kryptonite. Pocket full of kryptonite.
And Superman doesn't really leave Earth, it seems like.
He's a very homebound Superman so far.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. So anyway, she gets, then the girl was like, oh, I brought your suit just in case. And like, that didn't even really, that was just kind of like, okay, well, she's got to wear the suit.
It's that, I guess. I really liked that aspect of the movie where she was without her suit for the majority of the movie, and she was just in her like
blondie t-shirt,
her Kevin Smith outfit.
Yeah.
It was fine. I like that. I mean, you have to build up to something, so build up to wearing the suit, and that's supposed to be like, yes, I'm a superhero. I'm going to do this thing, and that's like part of the character arc and everything like that. But then it
wasn't like a reveal, though. You know what I mean? Like, because we'd already seen her in the suit in Superman.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that
wasn't she just like, it's just a stupid suit. This doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Then she's like, actually, I'm feeling myself in it like this. I like this.
I mean, so whatever. And then she goes, the other thing, I don't know, she goes and she fights all the bad guys, like a lot. There's a lot of bad guys all of a sudden. The whole thing is blowing up. They're on like a ship and it's like blowing up and everything. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know why. To me, too, like the X-ray vision is the ultimate. Why don't you just use that all the time? I don't know. It seems like you could really do more damage with that instead of like I'm going to go punch these guys.
All right.
whatever. That's just, again, nerdy quibbling. But here's the big thing. The big debate, or one of the big debates online, is that, okay, the climax, they defeated the bad guy. She's about to get her revenge, the girl. And Supergirl says, no, you can't do that. Like, you shouldn't do that. It's not going to make anything better. So she's like, now get out of here, you crazy kid. She takes the sword and she stabs the guy. What do we... People online seem to be upset with that. It's sort of like Superman killing Zod in Man of Steel, right? Nobody liked that.
I want to hear what Josh has to say.
What do you have to say, Josh?
So I really like that. And I think that it's showing that she isn't like her cousin. She's not, she's not like goody two shoes, but she's still gonna she's gonna help out, and she's gonna do the best she can, and she's not gonna let somebody like that continue to, she obviously knows, if she lets him go, he's just gonna continue being an awful person. And
yeah,
I really, you know what, in that instance, other than the stabbing, I like the stabbing, I don't know why, but the comic better, I think. The whole jail thing for however many years, and
Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
Is that what they did in the comic?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it I think it kind of ended the same, except for, didn't Ruthye do it? Yeah.
Well,
Ruthye.
yeah, this is the real, I'm trying not to get so, initially I was like, this is what was in the comic. This is what was in the movie.
Yeah.
It didn't happen the same,
Yeah.
But that was another, like I said about the Krypto thing, where she's like, no, actually Krypto's fine. But in the movie versus the end, so they couldn't really have done this in the movie. The actual end of the comic, they could not have done. I really don't think, because they do a time jump and they go, here's what happens in the comic. Time jump, let's say 30 years or so. Ruthie's an old lady, and she's on her farm. She's on a rock farm, and she's just chilling there drinking her tea. Kara shows up as Supergirl, but more of a woman. She's definitely way more of a woman. She's old. You can tell she's older. She's not an old lady, but she's older. And she goes, it worked. And then then she goes, here it is. And she shows him she shows Ruthye a picture frame, and it's Krem of the Seven Hills in the Phantom Zone, like they did in the Superman movies, in the Phantom Zone.
Zod in the
yeah.
In the
and Kara explains to her, and in the comic too, the Krem of the Yellow Hills only killed her dad, not her whole family.
Okay.
So she goes, you can find, she's like, I've talked to the warden at the Phantom Zone. He did 100 years of yelling and screaming and hating being there. 100 years of kind of in the middle. And then his last 100 years, so 300 years, his last 100 years, he's wanted to do is apologize and make it up to you. And he's really regretful. And she goes, but the warden of the Phantom Zone has said that he's served his time. And she goes pop, and he pops out of the thing. He's like, I've served my time. Ruthye, I'm so sorry. I did a bad thing. Forgive me.
Hey.
And I misread the panel, but I've read what actually happens. And Ruthie's there with this magical sword, and instead of killing him, she kind of she's like, oh yeah, you're out of the Phantom Zone, I can get my revenge. And she kind of knocks him out. She gives him a good punch. I thought she killed him, but I guess he didn't.
So she didn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I thought she did too.
I thought you were going to say cut his nuts off or something. That would have been good.
Or, and I guess maybe an interpretation that both you and I read when we read the book was that she was like, oh, you're out of the Phantom Zone, you did your time, and then she kills him with the sword, which either way works fine. But yeah, it's different in the movie because Kara is like, you get away and I'm going to kill him. And I didn't really have a problem with her killing him because I fucking couldn't stand the guy either by the end. I was like,
he was so lame. I agree with you, Josh, though. I think that was the message that we as an audience are supposed to get is that, yes, she is not Superman. She is different and she's okay with doing this. And you know what? Like, he deserved it. Like,
right.
And maybe it wouldn't have helped the girl, you know, her family would still be dead. But I don't have those issues, you know, like Supergirl. I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to kill you because you're a terrible person. And that's the way, you know, you're
and
a
there
dick
was also
and you
like
deserve
that little subtext of like which was also like Mad Max Fury Road. It's like, these are the brides. And like, you know, so she's like getting revenge for the Reavers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, can we talk about that for a second? Oh my God, that's like horrible. Like, that's another thing I was thinking about. Like, every time she was like,
not in the
this is okay, good. This is for my dog. I'd be like, what about these poor young girls who are being like whored out? Like, I mean, I hate it.
Which is a good reason to kill that fucking guy.
Yeah, like that is awful.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Dog. It's because this guy is
this guy sucks.
Like, I'm sorry. We all love
stupid
dogs.
Looking. His costume is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb.
I hated all his piercings. I hated everything about it.
But like that whole brides thing was like just like a little side story in like whatever.
Yeah.
But like, oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, pretty awful. Pretty awful.
That guy did deserve to die, and I don't know why people are like. I mean, but I don't know. Like
people
we said,
be like that.
People are dumb. The dumb people on the internet are complaining about that. But I don't know. I didn't mind it.
The one last thing I'll say about the between like the translate from the comic to the screen was there's like 8 issues, right? And almost every issue they go to a new planet where this guy has just left because he like went there and like did some genocide. He went there and like fucked these other people over. He went to this one place and stole all their money. And like each issue was like them kind of chasing after him. And like in one of the issues, like the Yellow Sun issue, or the Green Sun issue, and like it just kind of like paced itself through like an 8-issue story arc that was like read as a really good comic. And like I said, there's differences, but like, you know, maybe they should have not gone with Woman of Tomorrow to make this movie. Maybe they should have just written a new Supergirl movie, or something. I don't know.
Well, I get it. You know, I mean, a lot of comic book adaptations, you know, like movie adaptations are they just throw the title on there or whatever, like, but they can't always do everything, you know, like even like Days of Future Past or something. It's like just the idea of it, you know, it's not the same thing.
Well, I do love that movie. God damn.
Like, if it's really a catch-22 because like there's so many of these, it's like you want to like base it off of something, but there's like so much of the fan base that's going to be angry if you fuck it up or deviate. Even like some people just want panel to panel, like
that's what I sound like, but I'm not really. I'm just like,
which is
I can't believe they did that. No, I get why they did everything. It just was different.
Do you remember the Max series on MTV, the comic book? It was like panel for panel, and I loved it. I ate that up. I was like, this is exactly like the comic book on the screen.
Yeah, that's what we were dying for. Remember when we had those fans, Tom and Tim? It's Tom King, and you said Tim King a couple times. So it's all right. No, now he's frozen. Now I've frozen him into submission. He's in the Phantom Zone. He's in the Phantom Zone. Pop. Maybe if I could just go like, pop.
300 years later.
Maybe his power went out again.
Maybe. Weird.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like with the issues, like how it paced itself was like, it like read like one of the best comics I've read in a long time.
Yeah, it's funny because like reading it right after and like liking the movie, I what's it? Now my computer just shut down. Bummer.
Well, tell him we'll wait for him.
All right.
I can't text him for some reason.
All right. If I can open up my mail, my text, what the heck, man?
My phone full on. I was at work earlier. It was frozen completely. I couldn't turn it on or off, or I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't, you like flip all the things and press the buttons. It like wouldn't do anything. It was like, it ended up being stuck on a, like, the only thing I could do is like make an emergency phone call. I was like, what the fuck is going on
weird.
here? Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just wait until he comes back to finish that thought.
No, go for it, because then I can, we'll edit him in later.
Yeah, all right. So I think that, like, having read the comic, like, right after and having liked the movie so much, I was just like, I love the movie so much more and, like, seeing the comic. But now the more I, like, look back at the comic and think about it, like, it was a really good comic. Like,
yeah, it's a really good story. Like,
yeah.
Maybe I did myself a bit of a disservice trying to go in there prepared, because maybe I would have liked the movie a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like I have to say, books ruin movies.
They always did. The books always ruin the movies. They always ruin the movies. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's got to be something to be said about the money to be made and what people are saying. And like, I think that, like, I think there is a tendency online. I don't think I'm being like too terribly negative about the movie, but like, I think that in general, like, people just want to shit on stuff like all the time. I'm just like, this fucking sucked. Whatever. Like,
it really sucks that that's the kind of culture we live in, because it's just like, you should be able to, like, go to something and, like, watch it, think of it for, like, yourself, and, like, not listen to all, like, this negative stuff ahead of time.
Yeah. And like, so now here's something we could talk about without Dursin. So what did you think of Mandalorian?
Yeah, I think. Oh no, Quickie's back. I thought it was just okay.
It was fine.
And
it was okay.
I feel like I'm gonna be hated for saying it if anybody listens that loves Masters of the Universe, because I love Masters of the Universe. All things Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
I thought the movie was just okay. It was like, it was good. Like, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't think I left as happy as I did after leaving Supergirl. So I don't know what, maybe, like, I don't know. Like, I definitely want to see it again. I should have gone to see it again in the theater, but
was it good enough to be like, that was pretty good? Like, you weren't like, I hated it though, right?
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't like I hated it. I think it was done well. It was done. There's a lot of different lore behind it, and like, they kind of went a lot with the original series kind of goofiness, but there was a lot to it that was great that I thought they did, like all the goofy names and stuff. It turns out that, like, when Adam went to Earth when he was 10, like, these are all the names he gave people as a 10-year-old. It was just like, man, because he rammed things, like stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
I love that. I love explaining why their names are so goofy.
That is so good.
Like, what did you call yourself? He's like, hey, man. I was like,
all right, it's good.
Awesome. It was a good way to do it.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I had to. My computer just died there for a second, but I'm back. And I apologize for getting Tom King's name wrong. So,
I hate correcting you, but I love.
No, you should correct me. I'm wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. But I do want to, I forget.
But
what
you're
we were
never
saying.
wrong. No, we were just I just asked Josh about what in general, like we were talking a little bit about like the culture, about how like I didn't think I was being like overly like super negative about this movie, but like a lot of stuff, you know, people just like to shit on things all the time. Josh was like, yeah, that's kind of the culture we live in, you know, like
Right.
it sucks.
It does suck.
That everyone has
like
to
when
be
you
like misogynistic about the movie and like weird and like I don't know, maybe it wasn't amazing, but it was just decent enough for me.
I mean, I'm not gonna go online and shit on it, but okay, since we're talking about that, interestingly enough, audience on Rotten Tomatoes, which if anybody still cares about that, critics score 54, not so good, but audience 75%. It's not that bad, but you know, I don't know if that's people just going on like, because so people do go online and shit on things, and then you get sometimes this opposite effect, right? Where people just go, I haven't seen it yet, but I feel bad, so I'm going to give it a good I'm going to give it 5 stars just because, like, you know, I'm like, well, why bother? I don't know, who cares?
Right.
Like, it's so weird that people do that. Like, I'm going to give this movie 5 stars anyway because I didn't feel bad. It's like, who do you feel bad for? This multinational corporation that made this movie? Like, I don't know.
I know.
Oh well. So
I think there was
one of the.
we all go ahead, Josh.
Sorry, one of the things about like talking about shitting on it. It was like the whole negative stuff about Milly Alcock. Was that her name?
Yeah, Milly
Alcock.
Yeah.
Tim Alcock.
Tim Alcock was like just like all the like not just like hatred of her as like a character, but just like hitting on how she looks as a person. And like,
I know it's weird. She's gorgeous.
Was like,
I think she's very pretty. She did great. Like I said at the beginning, she did great with a not wonderful script. I mean, it's not really her fault. Like but she was great. And I'm looking forward. So she's scheduled to be in the next one, right? Like
Man of Tomorrow,
right? Like she'll be back. I don't know if we'll get another Supergirl movie, based on the box office, but she was a good character, and I hope she comes back. But
it's I call it you know what? She is a good Supergirl. I just rewatched The Flash, and like we generally liked that movie, doing like our blockbuster review of it. You know, Michael Keaton's it's actually beyond like the CGI, which I fucking hate. It's a good movie, and there's Supergirl in that movie, and I was like, this is really fun, and like this is a very comic book story. Like I could picture reading this as a comic book. Like
that's probably one of. I think that's my favorite movie of the whole Snyderverse.
Oh, me too.
Pretty
by
good.
far. Like, but that's not I mean, it's not a comment on how bad the other ones are, although it kind of is. But like,
no,
the
but
Flash.
I was surprised you even liked that.
I did.
Dursin.
I thought it was a good story. Like it had like a lot of heart and a lot of like. It was sad, like the stuff with his mom and everything. And obviously Michael Keaton was great. And just that whole thing where like, no, this is an event that cannot be changed. I like the time travel stuff in that because they didn't make it silly.
And you don't give a shit about the Flash.
No, I don't. And
you don't
I hate that guy. Whatever his name is now. I can't remember his name, the actor.
Yeah. Ezra
Miller.
What a prick. But I thought he did a good job, as like 2 Flashes. And he was good.
Yeah.
So
and
I don't know, like if we're gonna see that character, but
I want to go watch that again.
Let's go right
now.
I like watched it the other night. And I was like, wow, this is cool. But also like Milly Alcock, Supergirl, Henry Cavill, Superman. But Henry Cavill's Superman like had shitty stuff to work with, but he looks like fucking Superman. He's a big, strong fucking Superman. He looks fucking good. He's a good Clark Kent. He's a good Superman. Sure. Now, what did they give him to work with to be that awesome character? Not great. So Milly Alcock got cavilled a little bit. I think, here. And one thing that I will say, putting the comic aside, putting my opinions about Melissa Benoist, who is a great Supergirl, aside, and even Sasha Calle, who is the Flash Supergirl, like all of that aside, James Gunn, this is my like real critical, like if I was writing an article about this, James Gunn is like the head of DC. He's like Kevin Feige of DC or whatever. And like this movie just completely objectively, like it's way too much like Guardians of the Galaxy for my taste. I think that it leaned into kind of it looking like Supergirl was a sequel to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
It needs to be noted,
it's
though.
like a little weird. Like
James Gunn did not direct this movie. Like, this is not a James.
I know, but he's the studio head.
Yeah,
and
he's like, I
everything.
think this guy, I forget his name, Claude something or whatever, like was trying to make a James Gunn movie. Like he put all the songs in there, even that one at the end, like the cover, which everybody crapped on that too. I mean,
people hated that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. I mean, I don't really like Jimmy Eat World, but I thought it was a fine cover.
there were way
And a
more
good
things
choice. I didn't care.
crap on
I didn't care.
than that. Like,
Yeah. I was like, I bet young, like it probably is better to have like a teenager or somebody in their 20s covering that song as a female playing that song than just buying the rights to the actual song. I think actually it was like a good choice.
Yeah, I had no problem with that. But I mean, just him putting the song in there, it almost seemed like he was like, see, James? See? Like he wanted to impress him or something.
Supergirl, Volume 4. Yeah.
I don't know. And I mean, obviously James Gunn signed off on it, right? He is, like you said, he is the guy, like the Kevin Feige of the DC universe now. So he obviously watched and was like, okay, cool. But,
Yeah.
But it's also funny too, because it's like DC obviously hired him because of like
Guardians.
his and because of
And everything else.
the style. So like it's weird that people hate. I mean, I get like it's his style. I mean, I know he didn't direct it, but yeah, it's definitely James Gunn's style. And I mean, Alien Worlds and like I saw plenty of people comparing it to they're like, it's just like another Star Wars movie. So apparently people think that as well. So,
that is a weird comparison. It's a funny thing when you think about it.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
There are a lot of
Star
cantinas.
Wars. So I mean, like,
They went to a lot of different cantinas.
That's true. So I mean, it is funny when you think of it. So James Gunn, I think I got the timeline right here. He gets fired by Marvel for those tweets, and then he makes Suicide Squad, right? And then he comes back to Marvel. I kind of forget, or did he finish up with Marvel?
Did.
I think that's how it worked, right?
I think he finished up with Marvel,
Okay.
and then he
did Suicide Squad.
I can't. I don't know. You might be right.
Yeah, we can look it up, but it's just
Yeah, we could actually-
I mean,
Dursin.
look it up.
It's a big bowl of spaghetti. That's all you need to know. James Gunn, what inevitably happens is always James Gunn tweets something stupid, no matter what multiverse you're in. And then he always gets hired by both places.
I mean, I
You
don't.
can't change it. It's a fixed point in time.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Spaghetti.
It's the bowl of spaghetti, but it is interesting. I mean, like, I don't blame them for hiring him. I mean, it's been a mixed bag. I like Peacemaker a lot, so I'm not.
Oh
I
my
have
God, so
nothing bad to say about him on that. I thought Superman was pretty good. We'll see where he goes from here, I guess. But anytime you give one person, I mean, I guess it's not like it was. I don't know, like. It's not like they gave Joss Whedon, like, okay, you're going to make every Marvel movie now. Like, they hired him for Avengers,
Right.
and that was it. But I don't know. But I don't know. It's weird, but it seems like they're like, yeah, we can make it like James Gunn or something. I don't know. It's weird, but not to compare. I don't want to compare it to Marvel anymore, but I hope they do well.
You have to.
Like I I mean, it's hard not to, right? But
you absolutely have to. But can even Marvel? You got to ask yourself: can even Marvel do well now? Like what?
I don't know.
What
We'll
kind
see.
of bullshit are they gonna put out next? I mean,
Well, we got Spider-Man, and
hopefully
we
do have Spider-Man,
Doomsday
and we have Doomsday
in December.
But you know what? I was bored by 2 long ass fucking Avengers movies that could have been one to end the thing in X. Seems like it's just gonna be like Infinity War Part 3. Like, who gives a shit?
They are holding back. I guess not slowing down, holding back. Same thing. Same. You know, like they're not releasing as many.
That is good.
That is definitely good. It hopefully gives them time to focus and make things better, like the ones they do release.
Yeah.
Not saying that will happen, but hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, I mean, I can't think of the recent.
We'll have mutants now. We'll have mutants.
Yeah, we'll have mutants.
Yeah.
That's exciting, right?
That'll be fun.
What was I just gonna? I guess I don't know. Yeah, what? I mean, Daredevil, Born Again was great. Did you guys watch that Punisher thing?
Disagree.
Really?
Hard disagree.
Really?
I like the net. I like the net. I like the Netflix Punisher. I mean, I like the Netflix Daredevil 1,000 times more than I like the Disney one. I don't really think that's
all right. Well,
I really think that the Netflix Daredevil is a better product, and both of those seasons were kind of boring.
I will say season 1 was, but maybe not all 3 seasons. I definitely like new stuff.
I
loved the Punisher thing.
The Punisher thing was
loved the Punisher thing.
That was fun.
That was like it was like reading like a Punisher Max like
like a
Steve
one
Dillon,
shot perfect.
Like Warren Ellis. It was like it was like not just Punisher Marvel. It was like Punisher Max. Like, this is fucking gnarly, and we're gonna kill it. And I actually thought that he was like gonna die or something in it. The way they were like pumping it up. And then I was like, and like, did John Barenthal like direct it or something? Not that there was much to do.
He was definitely
probably like, then I'm going to shoot this guy, and then I'm going to shoot this guy, and then I'm going to shoot that guy. And it was going to be a lot of shooting, okay? Just keep up. Follow me. Keep up. It's in D. Keep up for the changes.
Yeah.
And then we're going to...
Well, I love that, like, he would run out of bullets. Like, then you never see that in movies anymore. You know what I mean? Like, he would, like, check the gun. Oh, okay, let me get another gun. And, like, it was,
from another guy.
Like, as unrealistic as it was that he killed, like, 150 guys in, like, span of, like, 20 minutes. He was, they kept a little bit of based in reality there.
That's why I love Punisher.
When that ended, I was just like, this is what we get. I need so much more of it.
I know, right?
They want
I guess he's in Spider-Man 2 or something.
Yeah, he's in the next Spider-Man.
So.
Spider-Man 2.
Frank Castle should not have a beard, by the way.
I think it's great. It just shows like he's...
Ditch the beard. Ditch the beard, I say.
All right, just a quick... I looked it up on IMDb here. James Gunn's timeline. He directed Guardians Volume 2, then Suicide Squad. And then they released the Guardians Holiday Special, which I think was from previously.
Awesome.
And then he went back to finish the Guardians, and then he went to DC. So yes, like that is an interesting journey, but yeah. So that's James Gunn.
That's a nice bowl of spaghetti.
It's
Give me some
back and forth.
Parmesan. Let me know when you're. Is that enough? Is that enough Parmesan? I just looked like I was paying Krypto the Superdog, my invisible Krypto.
Whoops! I was also gonna. So when is Man of Tomorrow? Let's see. That is. I don't even have it. I don't know if he's directing that either, or I don't know. But
he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think he is.
Well, whatever.
And
he's a busy guy.
We'll get Lex Luthor in the like
green.
The kryptonite armor suit thing, which is
I had that.
Just kind of like, even you know what? Like I miss. There's something nostalgic for me. Like go all these years into the comic book movies and TV shows. Like I'm nostalgic for Netflix Daredevil in the same way that I'm nostalgic for the Mr. Terrific and the Atom and the Supergirl from the Arrowverse. Like I love that stuff, and I still think it's good. And I don't know how rewatchable it is, but that shit was awesome. And
Well, that's kind of part
It's
of it.
okay.
We were talking about fan service and nostalgic, and sometimes people get a little too caught up in it, I guess. Not you. I'm just saying, like, if it's not exactly like you have
It's
to
me.
like
It's me.
you dummy. It's not.
It's me.
It's like
I'm the dummy. Not Josh. I'm the dummy.
But I mean, like, you know what I mean? If it's not exactly the way they have it in their head, like they read the comic and they came up with like what the movie would be like. And if James Gunn or whoever does it differently, it's like, man, it sucks. What the fuck? You know, I'm going to go online and shit on it. So, yeah, I mean, you can't please everyone, but you hopefully want to please enough of the fans and enough of the regular movie going audience that you're going to make money. And I don't know, you know, I guess Supergirl didn't do it, but
how fun was his Suicide Squad, and how fun was Peacemaker, and you know, it's just it's a load of fun. It's a load of fun, that stuff.
Peacemaker is great. I think it's, I don't know, I loved it. By the time I got to the end of season 2, I was almost crying. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
These people, like, you feel like you like know them as characters. It was like a real show. It wasn't like a comic book show or anything. It was a show. Loved it.
I like the when they realized they're like surrounded by Nazis, like in that office or whatever. Like, oh, wait a minute. Like, what's this on the desk? Like, who's that picture above the?
You know, yeah. You know what's funny?
I noticed this.
Rachel caught that.
Yeah, it was like, huh.
I didn't catch that. Rachel saw it, like she predicted it, and I didn't know that. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I mean, what a hilarious thing, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Good stuff.
Nazis are hilarious.
Well, I mean, the way Nazis themselves aren't hilarious, but it's hilarious that they thought they were in this paradise. And then it's like, oh, shit.
Another thing, you might have missed it. You might have had your, it might have been affected by your green kryptonite over there, Dursin. But one thing that I think is awesome is that Josh's girls both loved Supergirl.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, is it made for the 40 to 50-year-old white guys? Or is it made for the young girls to go see Supergirl?
Well, they loved it.
Which is great. That's awesome.
That's a good question, right? I even thought that going in. I'm like, who is this movie even for? You know, like, but if young girls like it, then I'm glad then, you know, because they need movies. 40 to 50-year-old white guys have a lot of movies that we can enjoy.
Yeah.
It's like
we've had
like every movie is ours. Let them have.
I remember the Helen Slater Supergirl. What is this?
Why that skirt should be shorter. Yeah, dirty old men like us.
Why she have pants under her skirt? We would have good upskirts back in my day.
Oh no! Now we're getting gross. But that is good to know, Josh. In all seriousness,
I'm the dummy.
Yep.
I'm getting gross. I'm the dummy.
I'm the gross dummy. Even in the theater that I saw it in, I was kind of like, who? There were definitely people with like Superman T-shirts and stuff, and then there were young kids, and one young kid didn't stop talking, and that was kind of annoying. But like, you know, I don't know. It was a diverse crowd, but I was like, I wonder who this movie's really like. Who are they going for here? But maybe they're going for girls like your kids. So I hope so.
The next time you see a Supergirl, Superman movie, or Justice Gang movie, Dursin, you need to get one of these S's. And then when one of these kids won't shut the fuck up, you go, the S stands for shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! That's why we have these.
Oh,
that's why he has his hat.
Okay. I gotta get it. I'm gonna do that in any movie. Not even a this. Yes.
Just walk in. Like this. Yeah. Why is that guy pointing at his shirt the whole time?
Yeah. It doesn't stand for hope. It stands for I hope you shut up.
Yeah, I hope you shut up.
All right. Well,
not even it's an ass.
Well, isn't that the thing in Man of Steel, right? He said it was for hope. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I only saw that movie once.
I can't make I'm like, how does an S
You
go?
gotta look down.
I can't even do it. I'm going to look at it. So drawing it, it's opposite. So.
All right. Do we have any final thoughts on Supergirl, or I guess anything else that we talked about? Or?
Well, we usually give grades.
Yeah.
And we should let Josh kick it off with his grade.
Do you want to give it a
first.
grade? A, B, C, D?
We let
F?
her grade.
I would give it a solid B.
All right. I like it. That's not bad.
I'll go next, and I did still kind of have a good time. And if I only see 2 movies in the theater this year, then one's Mandalorian and Grogu, and this one's the other one. I'm not going to go so far as to give it a C, but maybe I'll give it a B-. When I gave Superman like an A+.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give it a C. I mean, C is average. I don't know. I was a C student. I think
you're the you're in the Rotten Tomatoes 75 contingent.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't terrible.
You give it a 75. Actually,
I do. I'll give it a 75. Yeah. It's if we had to go by numbers. It wasn't. I mean, I
Mrs. Big S.
I didn't walk out of the theater thinking I had just wasted my time, but I had a lot of questions. And, actually, you guys answered some of them being just like, well, that's what they did in the comic. So that helped.
Yeah. But you shouldn't have to have read the comic. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to just watch the movie just like that.
Right. No, I feel that way as well about a lot of things. But, yeah,
but the comic is great. It's like if you're going to read one Supergirl comic in your life, that's the one.
I'll read
that's
that
definitely the
while
one.
You're seeing 2 movies. I love that you are you're limiting yourself. You could see a movie anytime you want. I'm only going to see 2. I can't waste a lot of time.
I say no. It's because I never have time to go to the movies.
Right.
That's why I miss the window on Mortal Kombat. And I'm always working. I'm doing this, and I'm shucking. I'm driving. I'm over here. I'm over there, making deals. I'm coming up with kryptonite, red kryptonite, yellow kryptonite, red kryptonite.
You're right. Everything is just in the theaters for such a short window of time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That was the first time it really fucked me for Mortal Kombat. I was like, oh, hey, baby, I know you, 2 weeks ago you said you wanted to see this movie in the theater, and it's the only thing you want to do this year as a date.
Maybe you're just a bad boyfriend. I don't know. Maybe
I was like,
or a dummy.
We could see it tonight, and I'd have to call into work, and we'd have to drive to Woburn. Is that even a real place? Because that's the last showing ever.
Right.
So,
I mean, I did see Mortal Kombat. It was fun, but I wasn't like, oh my God, I didn't go rush out opening weekend, that's the kind of the thing, right? People do these days.
Yeah.
You got to go see it opening weekend. You'll get spoiled and all that other stuff. But
yeah, Mortal Kombat is like that's her Dr. Zaius. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's the thing she thinks about all the time. She loves Mortal Kombat.
Well, you can take it.
The first one was fun.
I never saw her, but we got a Street Fighter movie coming out this year, so you can take it.
She's anti-Street Fighter. She does not want to see that movie.
Czar.
See, it's one or the other, huh? It's like Elvis people and Beatles people.
I feel like
Star Wars.
Yeah, we played Street Fighter at John's house growing up.
Oh, we did.
I don't know Mortal Kombat but she's from a different town.
Oh, a different town.
Mortal Kombat. And by the way, my girlfriend, you haven't met her, but she's from a different town.
Oh,
she's
Mr. Glass or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, she goes to a different
She's
school.
from a different town.
Yeah, she goes. Yeah.
Yeah, she went to a different school. She's from a different town. Yeah, you guys have never met her, but
right.
She exists. She exists.
I didn't take her to Mortal Kombat. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be streaming very soon because that was I think that was like April or something. So
And I think I have it like on my watch list, and it's still like $20.99. I'm like, I could spend that on burrito. So I will wait till streaming thing has
Burrito.
Burrito.
I will spend that on burrito. Well, you should go. I mean, I'm sure Spider-Man will be good. I like all the Tom Holland.
Yeah,
all the Tom Holland Spider-Man
Spider-Man
in my mind. So I think I'm okay with that. There's probably others.
And I'm cool with Doomsday.
You said you were
It'll
bored.
be fine. I was bored. Those Avengers movies, besides the first one, I didn't really care for. But
the first
whatever.
one is the worst one. Not the worst one.
I love that one.
All right.
But that was back when I loved it. Everything.
Yeah, you loved everything. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's probably fine. But all right. Well,
I just didn't like Erica's costume in that one. The weird.
It's very blue, and
yeah,
and his ass.
I understood that reference, Josh.
Do we have like a Rogue Squadron Star Wars movie or something coming too?
Oh, that's the old Ryan Gosling.
Starfighter.
Is that what it is? Oh, well, Ryan Gosling. Yeah. I mean, come on,
my boyfriend. Ryan Gosling.
He was from a different town, but he's your boy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, you got movies.
Did you see the one that he was just in? The
Project Hail Mary?
Yes.
Yeah. That was fun.
I have not seen that.
That was fun. It was good. It's a good movie. Yeah. I think that is actually out. You can probably stream that now. I saw it on Amazon, or I saw like an ad on Amazon or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
So
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
very well.
Read the book. Read the book first, or
it ruins movies.
My lesson is watch the movie, then read the book. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's how the dummies
gonna do. I'm the dummy.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think we can wrap it up there. But thanks so much, Josh. It was great to talk to you again. And hopefully we can do this again soon. But
do another superhero movie.
Yeah, we'll do a superhero movie. But check us out. We got a lot of episodes up. LeaguePodcast.com. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify, and all these other places. Wherever you get your podcasts. So check us out. Leave us a review and all that good stuff. And talk to you guys later.
Look out.
Pasta.
No.
This is time travel.
immortal with a god complex, killed off his entire planet. Not a fun guy. Hey.
3 more of whatever you call that shit.